Welcome back to home. Okay, wait a minute. Hello. Guess where we're at?
Where?
Homosassa Springs Wildlife Park. It's one of my favorite places. I've been here several times growing up.
I had no idea this is where we were.
And that's where we're at.
But there we are.
And we're right by one of my favorite animals.
Yep.
The hippopotamus.
The hippopotamuses. The hippopotamus is over there. We're gonna go look at the hippopotamus in just a second.
I think he's kind of napping.
Yeah, he's napping. We're gonna throw stuff at him. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do stuff like that. Leave the animals alone. So, we're here. We're gonna check it out. And well, I guess you're here. So you're gonna check it out too. Let's go. Well, check it out.
All squatter zone.
So the hippopotamus is playing hard to get today. Yeah, he bails.
He went underwater.
He went under. Okay, this squirrel was eating an ice cream cone until Talon showed up. What do you think? Alright, don't eat.
Not a threat.
We are being stared at by a deer. A doe.
A female deer?
Yeah. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? Not sure why he's digging a hole, but he's digging a hole. His buddies the turtles are just chilling. Well, they got a heat lamp, so they're not chilling. They're warming. It's like one inside and the other two are like wanting to go inside. And there goes the river otter. So this is the home of Yuma, the Florida panther. And there is Yuma, just chillaxing. Hey Yuma, what's up? What's up? What is up? What you thinking about? All these birds are giving Talon the evil eye. Back there he is. Florida black bear, just chilling through the chain link. What's up? Chilling through the chain link.
They're not fans of Talon.
A lot of bird poop here. It stinks. And in that enclosure, behind all that noise, is the barred owl. Hello, owl. Hello, Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 3. If you don't remember that, you're too young. Just taking a nap.
It's actually good napping weather.
It is good napping weather. Get in the hammock. That breeze blowing you, rocking you in that hammock. Take a nice nap. Or just curl up on the ground like this guy. Yeah, that's a manatee. Kind of hard to see in the glare. And here are the Florida manatees. Kind of hard to see from this angle
The sea cows.
because of the sun. A lot of these marks you see, like that one right there, a lot of these are caused by outboard motors, propellers on outboard motors. We are their worst enemy. Just quiet and peaceful. Serene, that's the word you're looking for.
It is, isn't it? Welcome back to Fun Fridays in Homosassa Springs.
Say that anytime fast. Okay, so the little state Homosassa Springs State Park, I can't remember the name of it. That's the first time I've ever been there. Shelley's been there a lot. It was fun. Unfortunately, due to COVID, of course, there was some things that were closed, like the underwater viewing area for the manatees. That would have been really cool to be able to walk down and, you know, go eye to eye with a manatee. You know what I'm saying? But now we are at the Yulee Sugar Mill Ruins Historic State Park.
He has to look at the sign.
Yeah, I'm looking at the sign.
It's a Yulee Sugar Mill Historic State Park.
And
It's very tiny and right on the road.
you can walk the entire state park in about 5 minutes, maybe 6.
But we love to see ruins, especially Sugar Mill ruins.
Yeah, we're looking at them right now, and you're getting ready to see them in just a second.
And there's a geocache here.
And we're going to do some geocaching. We haven't done geocaching in a few days, so let's go find us a geocache, shall we? We shall.
We shall.
Let's.
We are 100 feet. 100 feet.
We're 100 feet away from the geocache. What's the name of this geocache?
The Yulee Sugar Mill geocache.
Wow, that was pretty. That was pretty
Inventive?
inventive. Yeah.
Oh no. There's a fence?
And if it's in the bathrooms here, we're kind of out of luck because they're closed.
Well, 53 feet. It's around here somewhere.
So,
45, 42.
well, there's a little path right here.
Yeah.
So,
34.
tell them how to take a break.
55. I'm going up.
Here's the quandary things about geocaching, especially when you're Talon's got an itch. Especially when you're only using your phones instead of actually using a real GPS, is the coordinates are going to be a little bit off, so they're not going to help you once you get probably less than like 50 feet away. So you got to read the clues if there's any clues in the geocache, and also look at other people's comments to help. But you don't want to give it away. You don't want to make it easy because that takes kind of the fun out of it. But again, you don't want to spend 3 hours looking for a geocache either. So we'll keep looking. So another one of the keys to geocaching is not to get frustrated easily. Right, Shelley?
Right.
She's standing over there because there's a lot of briars here, so I'm the one that's gonna take care of business here. So she sees it over there. I haven't had a chance to look yet because she keeps telling me to look at other trees. But I've been wanting to look under this orange tree the entire time. So now I'm gonna go look for it. I am standing under the orange tree. And there's actually oranges on the tree. That's how I know it's an orange tree. It's not colored orange, it actually grows orange. So big difference there. And since Shelly already sees it from over there,
I think you're gonna do better on this side.
so now the pressure's on since I'm standing underneath the tree. A lot of briars here. A lot of briars here. Or, as they say, brawrs. So I'm just trying not to get too cut up. Huh.
Do you see it?
I don't see squat. I do not. Tell me where to move my hand.
To the left just a little bit, in between that V and the branches.
That's a leaf.
Nope, it's right on the other side of it, on the back side.
On the back side?
Yeah.
Then why did you tell me to get on this side of the tree?
What?
If it's on the other side of the tree, why did you tell me to come to this side?
Like, it's around that. I don't know how to explain it. I wouldn't say that's an easy cache because it's high. You see it?
No.
Oh my god. Then maybe that's not it. I mean, it looks like it's in here.
My hand.
Yeah.
Tell me where to move it. Your left or right?
This way.
This way.
Up.
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 Now to the left a little bit. That's where it is.
Right here?
No, my left. Your right.
That's a leaf, honey. You talking about that?
No, the branch. Is that a branch? Or is that the actual thing?
There's branches, honey.
Okay, and
Wild goose chase.
the mystery of geocaching is when you think it's one place and it's not. And if you listen to your wife and look at other trees.
No. Here's the deal. We were reading the comments and people, and this was from a month ago, we actually got some clues that there's still oranges on the tree. Well, there's a tree right over there where I was standing with oranges on it, and my phone said I was 9 feet away at the time, and that tree was about 9 feet away. But I'm also standing where I was told it was 9 feet away, and it's
right there.
right there, without going through all the big briars and everything else. So it's right here. Let's go take a look.
Can you spot the cache?
So, can you spot the geocache? There it is. See, I don't really like these tiny ones, not just because they're sometimes hard to find, but also because there's never, you can't put stuff in them. You know, you can't leave stuff for people, you know, trinkets and gadgets and goozes, whatever a goose is. Do you have any gooses?
Roll up a sticker in there.
And this one here needs maintenance, according to the most recent log. The paper in there is wet, there's no pencil, so you really can't log it. So we found it, so we'll log it on the app, geocaching app, but that's about all we can do. So we made it across to the Yulee
Sugar Mill.
The Yulee Sugar Mill ruins. Here they are. Actually, kind of surprised about how intact they are. I mean, you're going to see. Well, why am I telling you? Here, just come look. You see for yourself. You got all the different kettles. I didn't know the kettles had different names. You got the battery kettle over there, the syrup, S-Y-R-O-P kettle, the flambeau kettle, the propere kettle, and then I can't read the last one.
Grande.
The grande kettle. And all the kettle.
The juice flowed from the settling vats into the grande, the largest.
Yep. And then they worked their way down. The battery kettle is that first one. Battery. But the cool thing about this, I mean, granted the whole building's gone, and this is definitely not as well preserved as the sugar mill we saw a few months ago.
Yeah.
On the east coast of Florida. But this has a lot of machinery still here, which is actually kind of cool and interesting, to me at least. That got hot. That's the furnace. And this is the steam engine, gears and all that stuff. That's a piston right there. It's and the steam engines, all these working parts were pretty much exposed. And these rollers right up here, that's how they got the sugar out of the canes. They'd roll them through and they'd roll the sugar cane through there and they'd press it out. Pretty cool. Now I'd like to know what happened to this one big old sprocket here who's lost a piece of about a quarter of its arc, because that's steel, that's heavy. It'd take something to hit that, because it looks like it broke off. Wonder why that was. Who knows? But these are the Yulee Historic Sugar Mills at Yulee Historic State Park. This is the entire state park, with the this and about a dozen picnic tables across the street here. That's the whole state park. There's no ranger station. There are bathrooms here, but since it's COVID season, bathrooms are closed in some places and some they're not. I don't know. Whatever. We did see the hippo, finally.
I did see him.
Well, part of him. Or her. We don't know if it was a him or her. The hippo.
Some hippo that's been there for years.
The backside and the head of a hippo. Hippo head.
The backside of water. The
backside of water. So Homosassa Springs is a lot of fun. It would have been really nice being able to go to that underwater viewing area, like I said in the video, and get a closer look at the manatees. But we still saw the manatees because the water is so clear there.
Yeah.
You still could see the manatees just chilling, like you saw in the video. And going to the Yulee Sugar Mill ruins was fun.
I love Sugar Mill ruins.
Yeah, those were cool. And the geocache was an adventure there that lasted a lot longer than the video showed. But if you really want to see some cool geocaching, we were staying in Brooksville still when we went to Homosassa Springs. Then Brooksville, they have murals all over downtown, right? And somebody did a what do they call those geocaches?
Puzzle.
A puzzle geocache. So you got to go from one. I don't know if that's the right name or not. You get clues at the first stop, and then that tells you where to go for the next stop, and you got to put the clues together. The clues are usually numbers, which transfer into coordinates, and then those coordinates take you to the last location where the log is and that kind of stuff. And we did it successfully. Spoiler alert. But if you want to see that video, because the murals,
that was my favorite.
Yeah,
I mean, the murals were amazing.
The murals were cool all over the place. You got to be a Patreon or YouTube member, and there's links to both of those in the description below. And all the money we raise off of our YouTube membership and Patreon page goes to a small local veterans charity. So it's all for a good cause.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win, exactly. But if you haven't done it already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, ring that notification bell so you'll know whenever we put out new content. Leave us a comment below if you've been to Homosassa Springs or the Yulee Sugar Mill, and let us know what you thought about it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it.
And make your next journey an epic adventure.
Bye.
See ya.